So recently, one of my really great TikTok friends had sent me a really big little like bag of samples, right? And I wore each one of them individually, and since this is going to be kind of a long video, I decided to do it here on YouTube rather than on my TikTok channel. I have one, two, three, four, five of the fragrances that she gave me, and then two other samples that I completed that I had gotten from elsewhere. This is only a fraction of what she got me, so there will probably be three or four of these videos, okay? Let's start with Mod Vanilla by Ariana Grande. I used the entire sample in one sitting. I know I'm super late to the game because this has been out forever, but it was my first time trying it. Mod Vanilla has notes of musk, plum, pink freesia, praline, orris root, and vanilla and cacao butter. This smells very, very similar to Vanilla Vice by Sniff, which I have right there. This is surprisingly lovely. I can't really say anything bad about it. I used the entire thing in the first use rather, and it lasted for pretty much the entire day. It stayed pretty powerful, and I really like the way this smells. The vanilla is heavy, the praline is heavy. It's like a praline vanilla musky beauty, honestly. So if I did not own Vanilla Vice, I would probably buy a full bottle of this. Number 2 is Lover by The Maker. This has notes of fig, black pepper, vanilla, jasmine, cedarwood, suede, white sandalwood, vetiver, musk, and oud. I was intensely excited about trying this, and I was a touch disappointed when I did try it. It was a little bit heavier on the black pepper than I was hoping for, so it was really, it almost gave me an itch in my throat when I wore it. It is very warm, it is very spicy. You definitely get the fig in the opening, but I got a lot of like vetiver, and just, it was really woody. It was really, really woody, and I don't know, it wasn't giving me what I really wanted out of it. So unfortunately for me, Lover by The Maker is not full bottle worthy. Next, this is one of the ones my friend gave me from Xerjoff. This is Dama Bianca. This has notes of kumquat, lime, violet, Italian iris, lilac, jasmine, lily of the valley, vanilla, and musk. This, the second that I sprayed it, I was like, this smells familiar. And I probably had it on for an hour before I ran in here to that side of my scent room and grabbed the Cheirosa 40 from Sol de Janeiro. And yeah, so similar. So similar. So much so that I could not see myself spending the money on this, because that tells me that this is not super complex, and, you know, I could wear Cheirosa 40 from Sol de Janeiro for $40 if I wanted to. This is nice, but it was not full bottle worthy. Then we have Bond Signature. This is going to be the one that's in the Bond number 9 signature. This is going to be the one that's in the, excuse me, in the gold bottle. This has notes of musk, oud, rose, and tonka bean. And that sounds simple because there's only 4 notes, but I really did enjoy this. When I first sprayed it, I was kind of on the fence, and I was like, I don't know, it's not super unique. But then as it started to sit, I was like, wow, I don't know, that's kind of enjoyable. And yeah, I really like it. I don't know if I will get a full bottle, but I do really like it. Next, we have Bond Madison Avenue. This one has notes of apple, blackberry, bergamot, rose, magnolia, jasmine, patchouli, praline, and ambroxan. This is quite lovely. And man, I did like this one so much more than I thought I was going to. And here's the thing, there's not anything super unique about it. Like, this isn't just like oh, this could never be redone. Like, it isn't, but I don't know. There's something a touch addicting about this. It was very clean and very fresh, and I don't know. I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to get this one. So, okay. Then we're going to come to Bond Greenwich Village. This, spoiler alert, is already in my cart, but hear me out. This has notes of lychee, cassis, mandarin orange, water lily, peony, jasmine, praline, musk, vanilla, to name a few. When I first sprayed this, there was something in the background that I just could not get behind and fall in love with. And I just couldn't figure it out. But as the day went on, I still very much noticed that oddity in the background, but it started to bother me less. And I don't know if it's the cassis. I don't know. I ended up falling in love with this. That oddity did not go away, but I don't hate it. So I don't know. Even I'm confused because this is expensive. And like, I'm even telling myself, why are you buying that? Well, I don't know. I kind of love it, but then there's just, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. It's in my cart, but I'm undecided. Okay. And then last but not least, we have Madison Square Park. This has notes of, this is also from bond number 9. This has notes of grass, blueberry, hyacinth, rose, pink tulip, teakwood, and vetiver, to name a few. This is gorgeous. I actually saved half of this because this smells so similar to Brightest Bloom from Bath & Body Works that I saved half so that I can wear it together. Probably tonight I'll do that. This is lovely. It's so bright and fresh in the opening, and then the dry down is very flowery with a hint of woodiness. I like it a lot. I'm not sure I would get a full bottle of this one. Ironically, the one that I really liked was Madison Avenue. My husband hated it. He was like, no, you smell like an old lady. Now, I don't take that as an insult because my grandma smells really good. And so if you tell me old lady, I'm like, well, who cares? But he just didn't like this. He kept throughout the day, he even told me several times, listen, I don't like that one. He said, that's not for you. It doesn't smell like you. I was touched disappointed because I really liked it, but I can't have him thinking that I didn't smell good. Now, this one, on the other hand, Madison Square Park, back to that one, he loved this. So I don't know, maybe I'll get a full bottle of this one. But so far, I do want a full bottle of Signature, and I do want a full bottle of Greenwich Village, and then I am on the fence about Madison Square Park. So that is my 7 samples for this week. Next week I have, and I'll just tell you what we're going over next week. Next week we are going over Mani Casanad by Navitas. We are going over Rosendo number 8. We are going over Nishane's Ani. We're going over bond number 9's Nolita. We are going over bond number 9's Astor Place. We are going over bond number 9's West Side. And we will be going over Casilli. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 7 that we will do next week. So thank you for watching. We're All Things Perfume here. You know, follow me on TikTok and here, and thank you very much.